Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Daniela and today I'm going to be showing you all of the books that I managed to pick up in the Fairyloot Fairy trove sale, which happened about 2 months ago now, but I just got the last book that I'd ordered today. So it's taken a full 2 months to get everything that I ordered from that sale. But I finally received everything and I'm super happy about it. I had quite the list of things that I wanted to get in this sale this time round, and I am pleased to say that I actually managed to get every single book that I wanted, although I do wish I'd picked up the Heartstopper copy now, because I have since read some of Heartstopper and I do regret not picking that up. But I am super happy with what I did manage to get. I tried picking something up in the previous Fairy Trove sale and failed miserably. I ended up getting absolutely nothing. So with a bit of planning, I was very successful this time round. This is actually one of the last books that I purchased, and it was still in stock, and I was trying to avoid picking this up, but they are planning on bringing out all of the other Margaret Rogerson books in the same design, so I decided to pick it up. I picked up Vespertine by Margaret Rogerson. This is just a naked hardback design. It has this gold foil all the way around and a quote on the back. It is hand signed. It has these lovely end papers. I love Fairyloot's end papers, and different again on the back. Didn't like the sound of that crack. The edges are like this glittery gold effect. I'm slightly disappointed because I thought they were going to be like gilded, but they're not. It's just this glittery gold, and I do have a gilded book and the gilded looks much better. Next up, I was not a subscriber when this was in the box. However, I was a subscriber when the second book went on sale, and I managed to get the second book prior to this being in the Fairy Trove. So I was super happy to have picked up These Hollow Vows, which is the first book in the series. This has the stenciled edges. I'd also managed to collect the stenciled edge edition in the sale for the second book, so I'm happy about that. And it is signed as well. This is back when Fairyloot was doing the alternate dust jacket on the other side, and I do like the foiling on this one, and I really love the colour change on the front of this one. Next up, I picked up the Prison Healer with the stenciled edge. It has again some really nice artwork on this one, and it also is hand signed. Following that, I managed to get the second book in the series, which is The Gilded Cage, again with the lovely stenciled edge. Unfortunately, I did not manage to get a signed copy of this one, so this is actually an unsigned copy, but I did get the special edition, again with the nice character foiling on the hardback. I do really like the old style of foiling that Fairyloot used to do, where they have the character art but then they also have all the embellishment around the edges, which they don't really seem to do now, which is slightly disappointing because I do really like that. Next up, I managed to get the Blood of Stars set, so I have Spin the Dawn and Unravel the Dusk by Elizabeth Lim. These are unsigned copies. They have the stenciled edges. Again, we have some character artwork foiled onto the hardback. A bit more simpler on these ones, not as big a fan of those, but I do really like the covers and the stenciled edges. Next up, this was lower down on my list because I already had a copy of this book. However, I still managed to grab a copy of Six Crimson Cranes, the Fairyloot edition, with the lovely cranes stenciled on the edge. This one is also signed, so I'm going to be able to get the full Fairyloot collection of this, so I'm probably going to get rid of my standard edition, which I think is also signed. And again, this has the character foiling on the front, and it has a very nice spine also. No end papers on that one, sadly. The last 3 books I managed to pick up, these are the cream of the crop. I don't actually have hard copies of these next 2. Well, I didn't, I do now, and I haven't read them yet, but I've heard a lot of good things. Everyone seems very interested in this series, so I'm hoping I'm going to like it. These sell for a ridiculous amount of money on the second-hand market. I wouldn't have bought these second-hand because I can't afford to, but I managed to get them in the Fairyloot sale and I'm so happy. I got Kingdom of the Wicked with the gorgeous floral stenciled edge. It has a signed book plate in this one, and I really do like the artwork on the front of these in the silver. It really pops. and obviously the under the dust jacket artwork as well. I also managed to pick up the sequel, which is Kingdom of the Cursed. Again, stenciled edges. This one appears to be an unsigned copy, so it's not signed. There's no book plate in this one. And then the lovely artwork again on the front of the book. And the final book that I managed to pick up, which came today, I was getting a little bit worried because it's been like 2 months since I ordered this, and they've announced the second book in the series, which their edition looks absolutely beautiful. I cannot wait to get that. But I managed to pick up Once Upon a Broken Heart by Stephanie Garber. I'm not a big fan of pink. However, when I actually saw this in the flesh, it's gorgeous. Like, even like the little foil detailing on the armour. And then the edges are so pretty. It is hand signed. We do have the end papers on this one on the front and different on the back. The foiling on this is lovely as well. We have this foiling on the back, on the side and on the front. I really enjoyed the Caraval series, especially the third book. And there is a character from the third book that is featured in these books, so I'm so excited to read these. However, I do want to wait till they're all out so that I can binge them. I feel like I'm gonna love these based on how much I liked the third book in the Caraval series, just because of the character that is in these. So I'm really excited for these, and I can't wait to pick up the rest of these editions. They're absolutely gorgeous. So there you have it, guys. That is everything I managed to pick up in the sale. Did you manage to pick anything up this time? Let me know in the comments. And if you liked the video, as always, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I will see you next time.